Hello guys, I'm back again. This is TJ. This is a very, very vulnerable part of me, and I don't even know why that is my first message, but God knows. I was in a relationship a while back, and there was something that happened in that relationship that led to my breakup, or let me say, a breakup. But there was something interesting about that breakup, and what was interesting about the breakup was the fact that it happened the same day with my previous relationship, and they had some years in between, but same day, same exact day. And that was really strange for me because I'm like, why this very day? Two relationship breakups the same day. God, what's going on with me? And I had to, I had a lot of questions. I take my relationships very seriously because as a Christian girl, that is what I've been taught to do. On Sunday, I was having a conversation with the Holy Spirit, and I realized that this person, my relationship with this person after the heartbreak or after the breakup, left a very, very deep wound inside of my heart. I'm not going to go into details, but anyways, that was so deep. And when I was having the conversation with the Holy Spirit, I felt like an open wound closed. I'm talking about a breakup that happened over 7 years ago. And I didn't even realize how I carried that wound for years without even knowing. I thought I'd forgiven this person. And I talked about it a little bit about it in therapy. So, and this is still here. This is not to downplay therapy in any way. I believe in therapy. I believe in God. I believe in the ministry of the Holy Spirit. But I've never felt this way even in therapy. This wound closed. I could feel something close up inside of me. I started feeling freer. I started feeling less heavy. I started feeling better. Even when I go to church or gatherings, I'm more open to people compared to before because, this particular breakup caused a lot of trust issues for me. So this is just to actually encourage someone out there that you are single just like me and you're wondering what is going on with me. You have a lot of self-doubt. I was like that. I wanted to get married at 21. I wanted to serve, like when I say serve, National Youth Service Corps in Nigeria, which is a 1-year compulsory service after you graduate from the university. I wanted to do that scheme in my husband's house. That was how much I wanted to get married, after university. And it just never worked. I have been praying for my future husband since age 11, my marriage and everything. And I've not really entered so many relationships, but trust me, it's not been nice. It's not been nice. And it caused me to have self-doubt. I remember there were times then, not anymore, that I would call my pastor and I would just be crying, like, what is wrong with me, blah, 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 blah. And thank God for people like that in my life. Thank God for therapy as well. Made me see a lot of background issues, which I'm not ready to talk about. And that is even part of what God has called me to do. And it is really hard because this is something I used to be ashamed about, not anymore. Like, I just had this thing that, TJ, nobody's going to pick you, nobody want to pick you, and blah, blah, blah. And I was thinking, maybe when I get married, I'm going to start ministry, I'm going to start preaching the gospel, and blah, blah, blah. And God is saying, no, I want you to do it now. And so, this is just for you, whether you're single, widow, not unmarried, divorcee. I heard from God that I should come tell you that you're enough. That you are enough. There's a list of there's a way I heard it, so I'm gonna write it in the caption. And also another thing I actually heard from God is tell my people that they should bring everything into my presence without leaving anything behind. But when you come into my presence, you have to be ready to leave everything right there before you enter. So there's so much that we are carrying inside of us that we don't even know. I didn't realize I was carrying that hurt for those number of years. I thought, I've forgiven him, he's gone. And I didn't even know that, there was a truth that I could not face. And the Holy Spirit told me that truth, and I was able to just heal that way. And so there's so much in God's presence, and He's waiting for you to give you that warm embrace. I hope this has ministered to 1 or 2 people. Thank you very much. Bye.